Hey guys, Mr. Tolly back. So as I'm replacing things that were lost in my flood, I'm going to do some reviews on them. The last drill that I had, cordless drill, was also a Porter cable, and I was extremely happy with it. Battery life was phenomenal on it. It was not the lithium ion battery, but battery life was wonderful on it. Charge time was a 90-minute charge time on it, so it was, by the time one battery would die, if I was going to town on drywall or something, the next one was ready. So I went and I got another Porter cable. Picked this one up at Lowe's. It was $89. So, since I lost my cameras, I am shooting all this with my phone. So I'm going to open it up and we'll see what all's in there. This is the 20 volt. My last one was 18. So, I don't know. We'll see what we get out of it. I'll be back in a minute. Here we go. So right off the bat, I notice that this drill is smaller. So I'm hoping that it has the same kind of power that my other one did. It comes with the stupid drill bit too, or the screw bit. I don't care about those because I don't use Phillips standard screws. So it comes with the drill, charger, 2 of the 20 volt lithium batteries, and they're lightweight. They're not heavy like you would think a battery would be. And it comes with a really nice pause and read. And a nice bag to put it all in. The literature is never what it should be, but there really isn't much to a cordless drill, right? Charger looks about the same as the other one was. And there's the drill. I don't know if we got any charge in it, in any of the batteries, but let's see. Nice. Got a high and a low setting. I think that's just for the torque. And the usual adjustability. I like the chuck. Now, my other one was a 1/2 inch. So I had to get another 1/2 inch because 3/8 just ain't enough. So she'll take the 1/2 inch bits. There you go. I am going to get some use out of it. And I'll let you know a little more. So far, I'm liking it. It's a lot lighter than my old one was. Really quite a bit lighter. So, we'll see how it works while I'm putting my benches together. I've got it on the slower speed setting because, well, the fast one is pretty fast. And I don't really need that for anything. So, I'm going to run a few screws here so you can see how this little drill works. This thing's great. It did warp a little bit. That's about the only thing. So I'm not going to worry too much about a little warping. Now there's a cross brace right here, and I'm going to run some screws this way too. Hey guys, Mr. Tolly. I'm here, me and my drill. And you can ask my wife how I am with my drill. I don't take it to bed with me, but I do have to pick it up and fondle it every once in a while. No, I'm not like that. But I do like a good drill. There's a lot of different ways you can go. I felt that I needed a 1/2-inch chuck. This has a 1/2-inch chuck, and if I stick a bit in here, I can tighten this down, and as long as I'm sitting on the battery, I could snug it up good with one hand. So I can do a one-handed bit change on this without any issues. So do that with another drill. A lot of them have 2 rings around here. There's a braking system in here, so when you let off the trigger, it stops. So if you drop it, it's not like, I saw a buddy of mine he had a big Craftsman 1/2-inch old monster of a drill. And it was an angled head. And he was drilling a hole, 3/4-inch hole for some wiring to run through. And he drilled that hole and was pulling it out before it stopped. And it caught. When he pulled it out with the big spade bit, it caught. And it smacked his hand and busted a whole bunch of bones in the back of his hand. We don't need that. Stops. This is tight. The braking system is awesome. And my old one, after I had it for a few years, and I used my drills a lot. They get used a lot around here because I'm always doing some kind of a project. It did start to, once you run about 15 or 20 screws, it would spin loose a little bit. So if you're doing a big drywall project or something, you probably wanted to snug it up once in a while. But the braking system is great. It's got a light, and that light is invaluable when you're I was just underneath my bench running screws. That light saved my butt. You just pull the trigger just a little bit before it starts spinning the drill, and the light will come on. So it's pretty awesome. If you're looking for a consumer grade cordless drill, I encourage you to look at the Porter Cable line. Porter Cable used to only make commercial tools, and they were some of the best in the industry. This is a consumer grade, a homeowner grade, I guess you'd call it, and it is awesome. My 18-volt drill, I had that for a lot of years, dropped it off a couple of roofs. It got beat all to heck. This thing I expect will take the same amount of abuse, and it's a lot lighter weight than the 18-volt was. So, the part number on this is PCC601. At least I think that's the part number. This thing is awesome. It was about 89 bucks, $89.99 or something. I got it at Lowe's, and I'm sure it's available other places. And you could probably find it cheaper. But I've been a fan of Porter Cable tools ever since I have had the occasion to use some of them in the commercial industry. That when I was, I don't want to say I was doing cabinet making, but I was helping a guy that was a cabinet maker, and I was doing some helping out around his shop, and mostly building shelves and stuff because he moved into a new building. So I wasn't really making cabinets, but I was working for a cabinet maker, and I had occasion to use his very high quality Porter Cable tools, and can't beat them. So if you're looking in the market, check this thing out. This is an awesome drill. I've got about 100 screws in the top of this bench that I ran with it, and I probably had 100 more before that, before the battery died on it. The other ones I ran were all big 3-inch deck screws. So the battery, you get good battery life out of it. I think I got better with my other drill, but that, with the NiCad batteries, you got to be careful with them. You got to run them all the way down before you charge them and stuff. With the lithium ion, you can charge them at half charge, and you can top them off and be good to go. So This video is already far longer than I wanted it to be. You all stay safe. God bless. Check out the Porter Cables consumer line of tools. They're awesome. I gotta get this battery on the charger. Get back